Good morning, dear students. Today we will learn Introduction to Linear Linked List in Python. As you know that this is the topic of data structure. So in the previous class we have read about introduction of data structure, array, stack and queue. Today we will learn linear linked list. So let's start. Okay. So what is a data structure? Data structure is the way of organizing all data items in order that not only elements to be stored but also the relation between them, between the elements. Means डेटा स्ट्रक्चर में आप ओनली एलिमेंट्स को स्टोर ही नहीं कर सकते हैं बट उनमें आपस में रिलेशनशिप भी क्रिएट करते हैं. ओके. इंट्रोडक्शन. डेटा स्ट्रक्चर. ए डेटा स्ट्रक्चर इज ए लॉजिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ डेटा एंड ऑपरेशन दैट कैन बी परफॉर्म्ड ऑन द डेटा. सो देर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा स्ट्रक्चर. आई टोल्ड यू इन द प्रीवियस क्लास. फर्स्ट वन इज linear data structure, second one is non-linear data structure. Linear data structure is an order of data elements. They are array, stack, queue and linked list. Okay, so we have covered till now array, stack and queue, and today we will complete linked list. So what is a linked list? Linked list is a linear data structure. It contains nodes. Each node contains two parts, that is data part and link part. The data contains elements and the link contains address of the another node to create the relationship between two nodes. Okay, so this is the important. Once again, the data contains elements or information that is to be stored. And second point, link contains address of the other node to create the relationship between the other nodes. Okay, so what is a linked list? Linked list is a collection of elements called nodes. Each data item is called nodes. Each node contains two parts. They are data part and link part. As you can see in this figure, so a node has two parts, data and link. In the data part we will store some item or information. In the link part we will store the address of another node. Here you can see that 200 is the address of first node. 100 is the address of second node and 400 is the address of third node. Okay, so this is the first node. 14 is the data item or element that is stored in the first node. 100 is the cell address or node address of another node with data value 30. In the second node, data value is 30 and 400 is the address of the next node. In the third node, 42 is the data item or element that is stored in the third node and n shows null. Means after that we don't have any other nodes. That's why it is showing null address n. The above figure shows the example of marks obtained by different students can be stored in a linked list. Here n stands for null. Null indicates the end of the node. Means after that we don't have any other node. Okay. So what are linked list? A linked list is a linear data structure. Nodes make up of linked list. Nodes are data structure made up of data and pointer to another node. Okay, so usually the pointer is called next. यहाँ पे जो पॉइंटर यूज करते हैं ये नेक्स्ट पार्ट को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. मीन्स नेक्स्ट नोड के एड्रेस को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. So what is a linked list? A linked list is a collection of nodes with various fields. It contains data field and address field or link field. Okay, so pointers to the first node. First node is denoted as the info field or information field. and the second node link field or address field. Okay, array versus linked list. Now what is the difference between array and linked list? First, array has fixed size. Resizing is expensive. Linked list has dynamic size, means in array we cannot change the size of the array in the middle section, but in linked list we can change the size at any time. In array, insertion and deletion are inefficient. Elements are usually shifted. But in linked list, insertion and deletion are efficient. No shifting. Means we can directly insert the data. Third point, random access, that is efficient indexing. In linked list, no random access, not suitable for operations requiring accessing elements by index such as sorting. Fourth point, in array, no memory based. If the array is full or almost full, otherwise may result in much memory based. Linked list, since memory is allocated dynamically according to our need, so there is no waste of memory. And the last point, in array, sequential access is faster. Reason, elements in contiguous memory locations. Sequential access is slow because elements not in contiguous memory locations. Now types of linked list. So what are the types of linked list we have? First one, single linked list. Second, double linked list. Third, circular linked list. Fourth, circular double linked list. In this section we will cover single and double linked list. Okay. So what is a single linked list? A single linked list is one in which all nodes are linked together in some sequential manner. Circular linked list. A circular linked list is one which has no beginning and no ending. The null pointer in the last node of a linked list is replaced with the address of its first node, such as a list is called circular linked list. Graphical representation of singular linked list. First, 10. So this is the first node. Okay. Here we have data item 10 and address of 1000 of next node. In the second node, we have data item 15 and address of next node, that is 2000. And the third node, we have a data item 20 and the next section we have null value, means after that we don't have any other node. Okay. Now circular singly linked list. First, last node contains the address of the first node. In the first node we can see that the data item is 10 and address is 100. This is the address of the second node. And in the second node we have data item 15 and address of the next node, that is 2000. In the third node we have data item 20 and address is 4000, that is the first node. So it is called circular linked list, circular singly linked list. Okay. Now single linked list. 500 is the address of start, means first node. The first address of the first node is 500. It contains data item 45, and 100 is the data address of second node. It contains data item 60. 200 is the address of third node. It contains data item 35, and third node contains the address is n means null. So we can say that after that we don't have any other nodes. Okay. In the circular linked list, in the first node we have data item 45 and cell address or node address of another one is 100. In the second node we have data item 60 and address of next node, that is 200. In the third node we have data item 35 and address is 400. So 400 is the address of the first node. That's why it is called circular linked list. Okay. Now inserting a new node. Before inserting, we have one node 1 with data item 14 and address is 100. In the second node, data item is 35 and address is 200. In the third node, data item is 20 and address is n, means null. After inserting, so we have inserted a data item or a node in the first position. Okay. So 75 is the data item and 400 is the address of the next one. 30 is the data item and 100 is the address of next node. In the third node, 35 is the data item and 200 is the address of next node. In the last node we have data item 20. Okay, and address is n, means after that we don't have any other nodes. So delete a node. So delete a node from the list. Before deletion, first node we have data item 35, address 400 of the next node. In the second node we have data item 48 and the address of the next node is 300. In the third node, data item is 46 and address of the next node is 500. In the last node we have data item 30 and address of the next node is n, means null. After deletion, node 1 contains data item 35 and address of the next node is 300. In the node 2 we have data item 46 and address of next node is 500. In the third node we have data item 30 and address of the next node is n, means not null. So we can say that after that we don't have any other node. In circular linked list we have three functions. They are add circular list or delete circular list and circular display. Means we can add the element, we can delete the element and we can display the whole linked list. So add circular list. This function accepts three parameters. First parameter receives the address of the first node. The second parameter receives the address of the pointer to the last node, and the third parameter contains the information that is to be stored in the list or node. In the delete circular linked list, this function receives two parameters. The first parameter is the pointer to the first node, the second is the pointer to the rear. Now doubly linked list. A single linked list has some disadvantage, that it can traverse it in one direction. Many applications require searching backward and forward traveling sections of a list. Okay. So a two-way list is a linear collection of data elements called nodes. When each node is divided into three parts, there are two linked parts and one data part. First one is the address of the previous node. In the middle section we have data item. In the last node we have the address of the next node. So this is the basic structure of the doubly linked list. Okay, in the first node we have data items and the address of previous node is null, means before that we don't have any node. In the next section we have address of the next node, that is 2000. So we can say that this is the first node of our linked list. In the second node we have data item 15 and in the previous section we have address 1000. This is the address of the first node. In the next section we have address 3000. This is the address of the third node. In the third node we have data item 20. Okay, in the next section of this we have null. So after that we don't have any nodes. Inserting a new node. So how to insert a new node in doubly linked list? So this in the first node we have address of previous node null, data item is 11 and address of the next node is 100. In the second node we have the previous address is 200. This is the address of first node, 20 is the data item and 400 is the address of the next node. Okay. In the third node we have the address of previous node, means node 2, that is 100 and data item is 40. Data item is 40 and the address of next node is null. So after that we don't have any nodes. After insertion we have four nodes. In the first node the address of previous node is n, means null, data item is 11 and the address of next node is 100. In the second node previous address of previous node is 200, data item is 20 and address of next node is 400. So this node 3 we have inserted. So address data item of third node is 25, previous address is 400 and the address of next node is 100. In the last node, we have previous address 100 and data item is 40 and the next value is n, means null. So we can say that after that we don't have any other linked list or node. Delete a node from the list. So we have 3 nodes. Now we want to delete the first node. Okay. So in the first node we have previous section, an address means null, data item is 5 and next address is 200. This is the address of next node. In the second node we have data item 11 and the address of previous node is 600 and the next address is 400. And third node we have data item 4 and the previous address is 200 and next address is null. So after deletion our second node will become the first node because we are going to delete first node only. So previous section is null, means it does not contain any node before it. Data item is 11 and address of next node is 400. In the second node, in the previous section, address is 200. Data item is 4 and the next section it contains null value, means after that we don't have any nodes. Thank you students. Have a nice day.